Welcome to an introductory video on MackinVIA. MackinVIA is a database website available to our DoDEA community both in school and at home. To access MackinVIA, go to the website www.MackinVIA.com. Here you can access your school from a drop-down list of schools if you are on a school network. If you are accessing from home or outside of a school network, you're going to need to use a user ID and password, which can be obtained from a school librarian, education technologist, or classroom teacher. Once logged into this system, the top banner will show a MackinVIA icon, which also works as a link back to this main page. On the top right-hand corner, there is a Help button, there is a Login button, an Exit, and a Backpack. Once you are logged in using your school login ID, you can additionally log in using a personalized ID and password, which you can register using your DoDEA Gmail account. The backpack allows you to customize your individual account, your favorites, checkout, and requests, but is not needed nor necessary. Everything that we're going to look at can be done without using this login. So once again, this login is not needed for basic search and access to the ebooks or online databases. Below the banner, you could see that we're associated with West Point Middle School. Note that the middle school, elementary school, and high school search results will vary based on the level that you are accessing. Notice here on the All Titles section in the body, we have over 1,000 different results in our All Titles. This may change as we go from elementary, middle, or high school. Also note that there is a search field where you can enter keywords or titles to show different results in the body of the page. You can change the results fields by showing 6 to 60 results per page. You could also sort by title, author, oldest, and newest. Off to the left-hand sidebar, there are sorting options. Currently, we're looking at all titles. You can choose groups. Currently, we have one set of groups. When looking at this group, notice that the body of the page has a similar feel, showing a list of the contents available. And then finally, there is the categories on the left-hand sidebar that shows a search icons relating to different categories. Once clicked on, they will show the results of the category you have selected. Let's go back to all titles. Underneath the basic 3 searches, there are your resource types, ebooks and online databases. Ebooks consist of a variety of digital books, both electronic, audio, and e-readers, which can be accessed through the publisher's website. For example, if we are scrolling down and I notice that there is this book here, we could see the book title, the author, and a short description. If I were to click on the book title or the More Information button underneath it, I'll get a description in the MackinVIA site that tells me a little more about it, specifically its publisher. Okay? And notice the publisher is important as this is where the book will actually open. So if I were to click the Open Now, the book is going to open in its publisher's website. For example, here we are now in the Tumble Book Cloud, where we can click the Read Online and access this book. Clicking back on the MackinVIA tab, we can return to our menu list where we can continue looking at our results. Notice in the results field in the body, again, I could see the title, author, short description. There is also an Open Now button. Once clicked, it will bring you to your publisher's website. Again, here we're in the Tumble Book Library, where I can click to read online. Going back to the MackinVIA tab, notice in the body there are Add to Favorite buttons on some of these, or Checkout. Again, these are associated with the individual login which I talked about in the beginning. Again, it's not needed. All of these materials can be accessed without an individual login. Scrolling down here, again, we're in the ebook selection, and we can see there's a wide variety of different types of ebooks from different publishers on all sorts of topics. If you want to refine your search, you could always search by author, subject, topic, series, and so on. I'm going to clear my search, and now I'm going to focus on the online databases. MackinVIA has a robust database collection and is a great first place for doing research. If I scroll down here, these are some of the results in the MackinVIA collection. Notice that each of these is just a doorway to a expanded database. For example, here the Britannica School Edition, once clicked on and then opened, will bring me to the Encyclopedia Britannica, which in itself is a deep and expansive database which we could use for our school research. So, just to sum up, MackinVIA, available at MackinVIA.com, both inside and outside of our school network, is a great database of ebooks and online databases for us to begin to do our research and to become familiar and even fluent with as a digital tool. Your first step when using with students should be some self-exploration. I would suggest both logging on in school and at home and seeing all of the different features and resources available. If you have questions about this resource, please ask your educational technologist, school librarian. As always, thank you for watching.